Are we making raccoons smarter? While millions of us these days settle in, these critters with their masks on venture out. This is a kind of interesting thing about the coronavirus is that now people are beginning to see animals that they didn't see before, said Stan, professor at the Ohio State University who has tracked raccoons for more than 20 years. We put radio collars on them and we follow them as they move around the city, he told correspondent Fitz Sally. I have watched my study animals disappear as they were riding on top of the garbage truck. Susan McDonald, who teaches psychology and biology at York University in Toronto, said, I have people email me and say that raccoons are evil genius out to destroy them. They are not. Raccoons are not evil genius. They are not even genius. They are lovely little critters trying to make a living. McDonald said that raccoons' uniquely sensitive front paws, some might even call them creepy hands, are part of their success as a species. If you see a raccoon in a river where they evolved, they put their hands in the water and they feel food. It's why raccoons are commonly thought to wash their food. They don't really wash their food, even though their scientific name actually is the bear who washes with their hands, said McDonald. The ends of their paws are very more sensitive and water that they can actually get a food image of what they are feeding, and they can kind of see it with their fingers, and then they can eat it. Raccoons are constantly reaching out and grabbing things, because unlike many animals, they are intensely curious. For many other wild animals, when there is a strange object out there, they have a healthy fear of that. But raccoons are actually attracted to new, novel objects, shiny objects, things that are not normal in the landscape. This attraction to the new and shiny is what called neophilia. Scientists asked, so, because of their intelligence and their willingness to try new things, really, we are just an opposable sum away from raccoons being our overlords. That's something that we think about every now and then. It is like if they had an opposable sum, they might be computation for us. McDonald exploited the fact that raccoons don't have opposable sums when she volunteered to help the city of Toronto create a raccoon-proof compost bin, and it worked until a curious raccoon made Toronto's morning news. Sally asked, was it disheartening to see raccoons get into your raccoon-proof compost bin? Actually, it wasn't disheartening at all. I thought it was fantastic, and I was so cheering for them to do it, laughed McDonald, because, it kind of shows that they can overcome everything. If city raccoons are more wily than their country cousin, McDonald says, we can thank ourselves over generations of time. We are actually creating the perfect urban raccoon, your perfect urban warrior, because we are making it harder and harder and harder for them to get into our trash bin and get into our houses and get into those things we don't want them to get into. And those animals that do that end up surviving. and they are the smart one. So it's kind of our problem that we are created. The lesson of this raccoon tale, the love-hate relationship between people and raccoons, isn't going anywhere because our crafty, curious neighbors are going everywhere. So it's worth asking, what can we learn by watching raccoon? McDonald said, I think you can learn persistence, and that's what I've learned from them. It's like if you just don't give up, eventually you will get into that trash can. You just gotta keep working at it.